Year-Round Garden is your one-stop shop for all your indoor gardening needs. It doesn't matter what you grow or how you grow it, our knowledgeable, friendly staff is here to help. Our team listens to your unique story, interests, values, personal experience, and helps develop solutions that are right for your garden. Whether it's tomatoes, herbs, microgreens, mushrooms, medicinal plants, houseplants, you name it. So come visit us today and experience a different kind of grow shop. A grow shop for everyone.
If you like the rhythm, if you like the blues, if you like the beat that makes you move, if you can't give up, if you can't move on, let go with the music, let the movement bring you along. It's been a long, long time in an unknown space, the place where we united under one bass, under one treble, under me sensei. Everybody knows that we be rebels. Follow your senses to higher levels. Transform musical connections. Time is introspective. Thoughts that are collected and respected, not neglected. Connected through vibrations of the sounds that we create. We offer verbal food for thought. You eat it, clean your plate. Never hesitate. Always set it straight. Cause the music be the movement. We come in heavyweight. To the rhythm, the music you've been given. The music is the movement. This is how we come to live it. Roll to the rhythm, the music you've been given. The music is the movement. This is how we come to live it. Roll to the rhythm, the music you've been given. Music is the movement, this is how we come to live it. Roll to the rhythm, the music you've been given. The music is the movement, this is how we come to live it. Special effect.
Like this, son.
Special effect. Turn it back. Special effect.
Like this, son.
Special effect. Turn it back. To the rhythm, the music you've been given. The music is the movement, this is how we come to live it. Roll to the rhythm, the music you've been given. The music is the movement, this is how we come to live it. Roll to the rhythm, the music you've been given. The music is the movement, this is how we come to live it. Roll to the rhythm, the music you've been given. The music is the movement, this is how we come to live it.
Oh, what's going on?
What's happening?
What's happening? I guess we should dab in.
Yes.
All right. So, dabba-dabba-doo. What are y'all dabbing on this morning?
We're going to dab. How about you?
We're going to...
Yabba-dabba-doo.
We're going to dab. How about you? I'm dabbing with the little bee cookies live rosin that Zach and I pressed off a while back. Nicely cured and aged. And
Nice.
Once again, due to my big boy job, I won't be participating in the festivities while we're doing the show today.
I'm getting a little rusty. I tried to hit the dab before I even got the
we don't have big boy jobs, bro.
Oh, well, of course you do. Mine just have different timelines, I guess. Different hours of the day I have to be coherent.
I'm saying cannabis.
I'm not saying,
Coherence.
allegedly.
I'm going to step away for just a second.
Where you going?
I'm going to make an adjustment.
Oh, man. Woo! So, that bee cookies is nice. What are y'all dabbing?
Reading some of the comments.
Oh, my goodness.
What's up, everybody? Hey, Rachel. Rachel says no dab.
No dab.
Post-traumatic purple blunt for me, she said.
Hey, I got some of that here. I think I'm going to talk about it in a little bit. Oh, my goodness. So, it is...
Smells good.
You like that alcohol?
Yeah, man. Smells good.
It's 99.9% pure.
Damn, that's pretty fucking pure.
What is
Right.
it? What is it? What is it? 99% isopropyl. It's the only thing I use. I don't like residues. Yeah, so what's up?
You need to get a shirt made for that. It's the only thing I use. I don't like residue.
Hey, that's why I like rosin instead of resin. So, oh man. So no dab, Willie's Reserve. It's all right. You don't have to have dab. You can smoke. We smoke. I'm going to roll up a post-traumatic purple and give it a shot here in a little bit.
Nice.
We'll do a review. So, I mean, this is cool. We've come back after a long layoff, and it's awesome to still see you guys coming. Make sure you tag somebody down here to get involved with some of our giveaways. Tag somebody in the comment section down there that's not here watching and get involved in some of the giveaways. So, oh boy, it's a rainy Tuesday.
It is.
Here we are.
Man,
And we
it is
haven't
a
had a
rainy
rainy
Tuesday.
We haven't had a rainy Tuesday in a little while
No,
either. So
it's a
been
long
nice.
time coming. I'm kind of glad. We're going to have a few rainy days coming. We're going to have supposed to rain all the way through the weekend, I think, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I think
Yeah.
so.
It's supposed to rain. Yeah, believe me, I know about the rain. It's affecting
It's
my big boy
affecting you.
job.
Yeah, I
It
heard
is.
you on the phone, man.
Yeah.
Affecting any kind of construction for
Uh-huh.
sure. So one thing it also could affect. I hope for the sake of Josh and Chris that it doesn't have a negative effect on their event this weekend coming up, the Can of Brew. They've got that going on out at the Smoky River, and it looks like it's going to be raining, so hopefully it'll subside enough for them to have a successful event, because I like Chris and Josh, and I think they're doing a great thing, and I'd like to see them have a successful event.
We actually have their flyer. I want to bring up the Can of Brew flyer. It's about midway up.
There it is.
Up two more. Right there. Go over to the eyeball. There it is.
All right, there it is. Cool. Can of Brew. So go out there. I guess they're going to have a Halloween costume contest.
Yep. Which we're going to be talking about today. Not necessarily that contest, but we're going to talk about
Well, I don't know.
it.
We want to give some people some encouragement. We want to kind of give some inspiration on Halloween costume contest, especially for the guys out there, because we're guys and we enjoy being guys, and we just want to kind of inspire some of you guys on what the costumes we think we'd like to see if we were going to go to an event that was going to have a costume
Yeah,
contest.
absolutely.
Right.
So, do we have some pictures of
Yeah.
that we can
Look,
throw
there's
up?
costume number one. There
Okay,
you
let's
go.
hold on to that. If you don't know who that is,
Right.
you need to Google Officer Dangles from Reno 911, okay? Lieutenant Dangles, whatever you want to call him. He's the star of the show, man. So, yeah, you can go as Lieutenant Dangles. What's next? The dude.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can't
Gotta
get a better
you can't-
costume
absolutely.
than the dude.
Okay, so, you can go as the dude if you want to go as the coolest man on earth. A Viking.
Viking.
Woo, we love the
Yeah.
Vikings. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right,
Not
so
the football
go as
team.
your mighty Norseman. Okay, what's next? Macho Man.
Yeah.
Got to have the
Yeah.
macho.
We all,
Don't forget to get the veins
yeah,
pumped
right.
out on your
Get
neck
the
over
vein-
there.
Yep, do that. And you got to step into a Slim Jim.
Oh man, I forgot.
I forgot all about that.
You gotta
Oh my
get that
gosh.
voice
Yeah.
down, and it's like,
Anyway, never know.
But last one we got,
Oh, the guy
The
getting-
alien.
abducted by
Alien
the
abduction.
Is
alien.
that what they call that? They call that getting abducted these days?
Well, there is the probing
Yeah.
that goes with the
Getting
abduction.
probed, that's
So
what it
he's
looks like.
definitely looks like he's
Looks
getting
like
probed.
getting probed by an alien. So if
Right.
you want to go as a guy getting probed by an alien,
Well, I
there
seen
you
that.
go, bro.
But I saw that actually live in person.
Oh,
That
yeah.
somebody walking around with that on, and I could not stop laughing. It was one of the funniest things. That was the first thing I thought of was getting probed.
Well, you know what? If you want to go as that, go ahead. I'd love to see one of those costumes. win.
Right.
So
Right.
And if you do, be sure to send us some pictures so
Yeah.
that we can make fun of
Absolutely.
you too. I mean, so we can show them on air.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know what? Also, what we were talking about earlier was that we think that we want to, you guys, if you'll post pictures. Okay, so Halloween is on a Tuesday this year,
Yes.
right?
Going up
Next
on a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Next
Right.
Tuesday. Halloween's next Tuesday. So what we want to do is next Tuesday, we want to have a Halloween costume contest. Okay? So whoever, you guys post your pictures, your Halloween costumes, and we're gonna have to figure this out. We're right back to not knowing what the fuck we're doing, man. So we got to figure out a way for them to post it. Should they post it in the group? Yeah. What if they're not members of the group? They can't post it on the page.
Send it to us on the page. Message us on the page.
Message us on the page with your costumes, okay? And we are going to vote. The crew here at Top Shelf will vote, and we will come up with some winners. And the number one winner of the competition is going to get an e-nail dab rig.
Yes.
An e-nail and a rig, not one of these rigs.
Yeah, right.
But
full setup.
A nice dab rig and an e-nail so that you can do your continued temperature, controlled temperature dabs.
It is very nice.
Yeah, that's going to be, we're going to be doing that on Halloween, right?
Yep.
So cool.
That's the trick, is you got to have us the pictures before the noon smoke sesh.
Right.
On Halloween, don't you think we should give the prizes away next week so they can, like, if they're going out to a Halloween party or some shit?
Yeah, they could do
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
absolutely. You've got,
because there'll be a lot of Halloween parties that are going to be on the weekend. There probably
true.
won't be any on a Tuesday.
Right. Well, and you know what? That might be the Saturday before. They're going to be before Halloween, not after.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. This coming weekend.
And so then on Tuesday.
Even if you're not going to wear it until the day of Halloween, you still got to try it on.
Yeah, so
true story.
Get it
Yeah, there you go.
Send it to us.
Try it on. Have somebody snap a photo and send it to us.
Yep, awesome. And we'll make provisions for that on the page. We'll put a link or some shit. Fuck, who knows? We'll figure.
We can make a post with a message button.
Yeah, a post with a message button. Okay, he knows. No, really, we'll get it done. But we definitely want to have a Halloween costume contest.
Already seeing some people come through saying they're going to do it. Juan says he's going to do it.
All right, cool, beautiful. What else we doing, Zach? You got the order of the day.
Today, I know there's a couple things going on today and this month. I know, like, today is National Food Day.
Okay.
And,
did you make a video?
No, I didn't make a video for this one.
But he's got that up.
Happy National Food Day.
Yes, National Food Day is to promote healthy food and healthy eating.
Healthier,
and if you guys know who we are,
you
know that we really are into healthy eating.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we really are into healthy eating. You can tell that I'm into eating, but when I eat healthy.
Right.
I want to know what's going into my mouth, and so shout out if you're one of those.
Yep.
If you're a fanatic on making sure that the shit you eat
that reminds me.
good for you. What?
So we're talking about healthy eating, just to bring up, healthy eating doesn't always necessarily mean you have to eat a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables and all the things that maybe you don't like to eat all at the same time. But you can make healthy alternatives of dishes you already like. Over the weekend, I made a healthy alternative to a dessert that we like to have. I made a tiramisu strawberry cake, and I used all healthy ingredients for that. So,
what did you substitute for sweetener?
Monk fruit.
Monk fruit. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's definitely
almond flour, monk fruit. I can't remember all the other ingredients right now, but it was a healthy alternative. All clean ingredients. Yeah, all clean ingredients. My wife absolutely loved it.
Awesome.
So so it's true. I'm living proof. I used to be the biggest junk food junkie out there.
Yep,
and
same here.
You can eat really good and eat healthy too.
Right.
Is it more expensive? I don't know so much anymore. It used to be really expensive. But I think that if you really care about making that your focal point of your diet, then it's not. You can find ways to do it within your budget.
The other thing is
Aldi's has got very healthy food. You can go to Aldi's and buy very healthy food, shit like that.
Another point is it's kind of a balance, because although it may seem more expensive when you first go, you're also replacing some of the things that don't have any caloric value whatsoever, that aren't going to keep you full. So you're probably going to buy less of the crappy stuff that's going to make up for what you think
I would agree.
in your mind that would be more expensive. So keep that in mind.
Right.
I would agree, 100%.
Oh yeah, and even when it comes down to, like, I know one of the biggest things I had to deal with was a sweet tooth. I love my chocolate chip cookies at the end of the night.
Same here.
But fruit has really taken over that. You want something sweet, grab a piece of fruit.
Yep,
I ate chocolate chip cookies last night.
Oh yeah.
3 of them, 150 calories, and they were good, man.
How many milligrams?
Huh? How many milligrams were the cookies?
THC.
No. Oh no.
That's what I was thinking too.
No. But they weren't infused.
I will say
they were not. It was it's cool, but look, if you eat a lot, you're going to be fat.
Right.
If you don't eat a lot, you're not going to be fat. It's that simple, okay? So you can still enjoy good food if you don't overindulge.
Absolutely.
That's all. So I don't want to get off on that.
I have a great alternative recipe for chocolate chip cookies too. Just saying, doesn't
Hit
always
Chuck
have
up,
to be.
man.
Hit me up. Doesn't always have to
Hit
be
him up.
the store-bought kind. You can make your own at home, and they're delicious.
Yeah,
So.
and something, there are also some store-bought ones that are.
There are, yeah.
If you're going to lean that way, it's a good transition.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, cool. Eat right, keep it tight.
These are great snacks for when you're dabbing.
Oh, yeah.
Dabba dabba do.
Get the munchies.
Well, you know what? I mean, like Rachel Nafsinger made us some gummies, and as far as I know, they're as clean as you can be.
Yeah.
Jen's made us some clean gummies.
Yeah.
There's
a
people
few
out
of them
there.
out there.
If you tell people you want stuff that's not loaded with fructose and all kinds of crap,
Yeah.
they'll make it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so just find the right person. Give them. It's not illegal anymore for you to give somebody an ounce of weed and have them make you some gummies. Okay, it's not illegal. They can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that now. Okay, it's not, and they can even charge you if they want to take that and make those gummies for you because they're charging you for the service. You're not. It's your product. You're giving it to them. So, get a hold of one of these ladies. Rachel Nafsinger's one, and I'm going to throw them out. Jen Gall's another. Both of them do good work. Get a hold of them. Say, hey, man, I got an ounce of weed. I want you to turn it into some good shit for me.
Right.
What will you charge?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
cool. Anyway, moving right along. What's next, Zachary?
Well, let's continue in the topic of what's going on. This month's National Pit Bull Awareness Month.
What? That's the one I was waiting on
Yes.
because, I love pit bulls.
Don't we have a video for that?
We do have a video.
He
How
made
about
a
that?
video.
Yes. Now,
Sometimes life goes easy, sometimes life goes do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Sometimes minds go crazy, sometimes minds go do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Piggy, piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, won't you? Piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, won't you? Piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, won't you? Piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, 'cause all I want is you. And how I hope it's true. When I'll be feeling blue. Won't you piggyback? Won't you piggy me back? Won't you? Sometimes life goes crazy. Sometimes life goes do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. You tell me something, but show me.
All right.
so all those pits on there, pit mixes, are all at a shelter up for adoption right now.
What's the name of the shelter?
That is the Missouri Pit Bull Rescue.
Missouri Pit Bull Rescue.
Yes.
Type the what is it? What's the website? Do you know?
Oh,
Put it
yeah,
in there so people can check it out. So if you want to rescue a pit bull, if you want to get a pit bulls are great family dogs.
Yeah, it's just Missouri Pit Bull Rescue.
Yep, MissouriPitBullRescue.com or .org probably.
Let me look that up just to be sure.
Make sure. So yeah, go get you a Poochie Pooch. We love pit bulls. Jazzy's awesome. JoJo's awesome.
I love your dogs.
And then before
so
that,
loving every time I come over.
yeah, I've had so many pit bulls. I've had so many.
I remember Odin.
Yeah, Odin and Freya both were really good dogs. And then going back, Punchline, Hacksaw, Savage Lady. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
Savage Max. They were both litter mates. And I had somewhat of a little rescue when I was living in Drexel several years ago. Anyway,
Yeah, I just had one, Hank, who just passed away a year ago about. So yeah.
And he was a pit bull rescue, right?
Yep, pit bull. He was definitely a mix. He had some, I think, some husky or something in
Did
him.
he?
But he
Okay.
was a little longer hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a great dog. Great
Right
dogs.
on.
All of them I've been around have been awesome dogs.
Cool.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Zach.
Jen says, dude, not Drexel.
Why? Oh boy. So anyway, I am distracted by this thing. That's one
Distracted
thing.
by a phone.
Oh, that's one thing that I'm going to be working on. So if y'all don't see me online very much, it's because I'm putting that thing down. I'm trying to, you know, concentrate on some things.
Right.
You know, there's been a lot of changes take place in my personal life and my grow where I'm, you know, just trying to make everything flow in a little different manner and bring in a different vibe and all that good stuff.
Right.
So, you know,
Sure.
in a little more zen in the garden.
Right. Kind of
Well,
getting back
yeah.
to the basics.
Oh yeah.
There's a saying, if you don't control your distractions will control you.
Yeah,
So
right.
I completely understand that.
For sure. So
That's my day of, that's my word of wisdom, my words of wisdom for the day. So
yeah. And mine, don't let your dick run your life. That's
think
my-
with the right head.
Yes, that's my words.
Think with
of
the right
wisdom.
head.
That's my words of wisdom.
Right.
So, and that which make you can also break you. Can do you, if you know what movie I'm quoting right now, throw it up there. But
I definitely don't.
yeah. That which make you can also break you. Don't let your dick
Right.
run your life.
if any of you guys have some good, quick little words of wisdom quotes, throw them up there
Throw
too.
'em
We'd
up
love
there.
to hear
We'd
them.
love to hear your
Yeah.
wisdom quotes.
We'll read as
So
many
what's
as
up
we can.
next? What are we talking about?
Well, so why don't we talk about next month? What's going on next month?
Next month. Are we all ready to next month? We've already ran out of shit to talk about this month. I think there's a
you know
car
what?
show up
I
in
was just gonna
Excelsior
say, I just
Springs
read
this
that.
weekend
There's a car
coming up.
show. Yeah, we even got
Yeah.
a little flyer for that.
Yeah. So
Annual car show at Wild Bunch.
up at Excelsior Springs. You might run into us up there. We'll see. It's
Yep.
up there. We love cars.
Yeah.
We're guys. Guys
Absolutely,
love cars.
man.
You know, that's what we're doing.
And
so.
it's one of the last ones of the year. You
Yeah.
know, everything, all that stuff.
And I'm
closes up
talking
for
about the
winter.
cars that consume fossil fuels, by the way. I'm not so sold on these electric versions. No offense to anyone, but come on, man.
I love
There's
seeing
nothing
the
like an
ones.
old muscle car. There's nothing like the rumble of a V8 when you
Right.
sit, you know.
a big block.
Right. So
Well, it says something when you see the electric car chargers with a diesel generator right behind it. You know, out in the middle
oh
of
yeah,
nowhere. And it's
I've
kinda
seen.
like,
Yeah. I mean, where do you think they get the power for that? Anyway, that's a whole nother subject. We
Yeah.
could go on and on about that.
And we probably
So-
will at some time. So.
Yeah, but we'll spare you guys today.
So yeah, I think what Zach's getting at though is he's all excited about No Shave November.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
So we have No Shave November coming up, and we're going to open up a lot on that because there's a lot to that, and we want to sow into that because we're men,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it benefits men. It's to bring awareness to issues that men deal with, like prostate cancer.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody, if you don't have a prostate, you won't ever get prostate cancer.
Right.
So,
It also benefits testicular cancer and suicide awareness as well. So it's a bunch of great causes.
and if you don't have testicles,
Yeah, don't have testicles.
you will
you
never
probably want to apply.
get testicular
Yeah, absolutely.
cancer. That's just
That's
a
a
fact.
head-scratcher
I'm
there.
not making
Yeah.
that shit up.
That's true story.
It's
It's true.
true.
It
You'll
is
never
true.
get testicular cancer if you don't have testicles.
Yeah, a true story. I mean,
So what is No Shave November? Go ahead and bring that flyer back up. So drop the razor and wax and reschedule your haircuts for 30
Right.
days.
30 days.
yep.
Donate the shaved cost of grooming to No Shave November. Start conserving conversations about getting screened for cancer.
Yep.
Okay.
And by the way, nowadays it doesn't always mean a finger in the butt. I'm just saying they do have blood tests now that are just as effective. So for those of you that are afraid of the finger in the butt, there is an alternative.
What if you want?
I wasn't going to go there. I'm going to let you take over that one, Vern.
Oh, wow.
There are some guys that might want that finger in the butt.
But trust me when I
But
say
it's all at the right time.
yeah,
you know,
trust me when
whatever.
I say the minute that alternative came out, I was on it. I'm telling you.
Oh
you know,
my
it was,
God.
I mean, you know, first time I ever got screened for prostate cancer, it was a total surprise. I wasn't even in there for that.
Oh, boy.
And my doctor comes in and he does his thing with the glove and, you know, goes from there. And I was like, man, can you at least bring me some wine? Maybe
I
give
mean,
me a
right.
kiss or something?
Piece of
Good grief,
cheesecake,
man. I was
something to
not
go with
prepared for
this.
that. When you say she wasn't ready, he wasn't ready.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you.
Well, now we know a little too much about you,
Yeah.
Chuck. Well, we were wanting you to get
I
to
passed,
know Chuck.
though. I passed.
So, so Chuck has been examined.
Hopefully you didn't have to study too hard.
No, I didn't have to study for that. I didn't even get a chance to study. Are you kidding? It was a
Wow.
pop quiz.
Wow.
Literally.
I want you to know I don't feel any different about you.
Yeah, and you didn't feel anything different about me then either. I did.
You remember that one Family Guy where Peter went in and got a prostate exam?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, you violated me.
Oh, yes. I can only imagine,
You
though.
violated me. And
True
he went
story.
through this whole big, long, emotional crisis because he got a prostate exam.
I don't remember that one.
Sued the doctor.
No kidding. Sexual.
He got Quagmire and Joe in with
Oh,
him
my
on the
God.
class action, I think. It was funny as
That
hell
is
anyway. All right. I don't really watch Family Guy.
All right, so I've got some fun facts for you guys about No Shave November.
Okay.
Let's
That
talk
I want
about
to
it.
bring up. I thought this was really cool. I found out. So there is a company called Lending Tree that does surveys, and so they did a survey about men with beards. And so I'm going to go through this survey and just read you some of the statistics that they came up with. So doing a survey of more than 2,000 Americans about grooming in honor of this month's tradition of No Shave November and letting mustaches and beards grow to raise awareness for men's health issues. Here are the key findings. Did you know, Vern, that nearly half, or 48% of Americans, think bearded men are better with money compared to those who are clean shaven? And as for men who currently have facial hair, 75% of them claim that they are better than money. But, you know, who's to say? A man said that?
I
Of
don't
course.
know,
you
man.
know?
I can blow some cash.
I can blow some cash too, but
don't know.
but wouldn't you agree that I mean, maybe it's an age thing more than a beard thing. You know,
I don't
as you
know.
get older, you kind of get a little better with your money. You don't spend it on.
I don't know.
on
I
wise
see a
things.
lot of bearded homeless people.
Good point.
I mean,
Okay,
so
moving
I'm
on.
not so sure that one's going to hold water with me, brother.
Moving on.
I mean, I got facial hair, too. I mean, I got facial hair, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that, man.
So
Anyway,
this
what do you
year,
think, Zach? Are you better with money
because you have a beard.
because you have a beard?
I don't think so.
No. All right. Well,
I'm
so
learning.
we're gonna dispute that finding. How
Okay,
about
yeah,
that?
Yeah.
But you know, if you, I think I'm better with money. Wait, I don't have a beard. I guess that doesn't
Well,
apply, huh?
Nope.
All right,
Got a
so-
little facial hair going on.
Little peach
You just
fuzz.
got that little shadow.
I have to
you know.
keep it, you know, I have to
That
keep
little
it
rough
under
boy
control
shadow,
because
you
of
know.
my big boy job. But I am participating in No Shave November. This year, 46% of men will forego shaving and or grow a mustache in honor of No Shave November. And the holiday isn't just for men, as 24% of women will be skipping shaving too. Now, that's an interesting fact. Thank you for the women out there that
Well, I
participate.
mean, come on, man. That's one thing. You know, that I'll bring that up is that men very much go to the 5K runs and
Yeah.
all the things that benefit breast cancer.
Absolutely.
And men can even get breast cancer.
Yeah.
Okay. It's very rare, but it's getting more popular. But anyway, men have always supported breast cancer.
Why is it getting
and
more popular?
Stuff like that. We'll go into that later.
I'm sorry. Had to laugh at that one.
Yeah, the estrogens in the food, maybe, but we
Yeah.
won't get into that. Anyway, so you know that's one thing is that I think it's cool that women are stepping up and supporting.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
that,
that's
you know,
great.
because I think it's
I wasn't
awesome.
expecting
So,
that
yeah.
percentage to be as
Yeah.
high as it is. So, all right. So about one
So
in
Jen, that answers your question from a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, knock it out. Don't shave your
Christina
leg.
says she's not shaving her beard either. Right on, Christina.
I'm glad.
Do your thing. All right. About 1 in 6 men say that they've argued with a significant other about their facial hair or lack thereof. Beard bickering is more common among
Beard
men who prefer beard bickering. There's the new coin term for the day. Is more common among men who prefer facial hair versus those who are clean shaven. 19% versus 14%. So 19%, the higher one, they prefer more. I'm reading this as though they prefer the facial hair, but they're having a little trouble convincing their significant other about that. So that's pretty interesting. All right, next, I only got a couple more here. Men spend more money on grooming products than women, and it's more expensive to have a beard than to be clean shaven. On average, men spend about $42 a month on products like razors and shaving cream, while men spend about $39. Men with facial hair spend even more, $49 versus $35 for clean shaven guys. That's an interesting fact.
It is.
That is really interesting. All right, and last on this, men are into
It's fun.
It is. I actually grew a beard once, so I'm looking forward to participating in the No Shave November. Men are also into self-care. Male respondents indicated that they spend money on massages, manicures, pedicures, facials, and waxing. And Gen Z and millennial men are especially into those services. So for whatever reason, Americans have long seen that beards are a sign of wisdom.
I don't know about that.
What? Which part?
The Gen Z and the millennials.
millennials. I can't say. I go through that list again.
I'm going to disagree with you. I lived in Lawrence, brother, and I'm going to tell you what.
Yeah,
there were
true.
Just as many men in the salons as there were women.
I don't know about that.
I've
I've never been one.
Yeah.
Now I will say I can
One
speak
base
to
too clear.
I can speak to the massages.
okay.
My wife is a massage therapist, and I would
Okay,
say
yeah.
that she has a large clientele that are men.
I missed the
that
massage part of it. Yeah,
that
I
do
get-
participate
I
in
get down with
self-care.
massage.
So absolutely, I totally agree with that. The manicures and pedicures. I can read. I swear I can. Manicures and pedicures are at 9%. I don't know about that. I don't know. And facials. Now facials is another thing. When my wife worked at a spa, I do know that men did come in for facials at the spa that she worked at. So. And then it says waxing is at 7%. So I'm not sure how accurate this is, but I can speak on a couple of those subjects.
Cool.
Right.
So, all right.
You know what? Back in the 80s and 90s, there was that whole metrosexual
Yeah,
movement. You
I remember.
that?
I do remember
Where they were
that.
trying to make men feel it was okay to go to spas. and shit
Metrosexual,
like
that is a term I haven't
know,
heard in
right?
years. Oh my God, we're aging ourselves there for
I know.
sure.
But, it was okay for men to go to spas and shit like that. And,
It's actually becoming more prevalent. I can tell you just obviously because my wife, she talks to me about this, and she says, she gets a lot of men that come in
And now
that are for self-care.
Now for massage, I understand that. But do men? Where do you rate it on the manly scale to go get your nails done? Okay, and
true.
that's one thing I want to be discussing here in the future. Okay, I don't necessarily want to get into that like in deep discussion right now, but I think because I have my opinions on it. I've gone and got my nails not done, but I've got my cuticles all cleaned up, and because I had certain business.
I definitely have cleaned mine up quite a bit and let my nails grow. My wife just chimed in actually, and she says that men wax their backs and chest hairs for their women. And she's mentioned this to me before, where she's had, she has those conversations with some of the men that are her clients.
Doing some manscaping.
Yeah, doing some manscaping, which, hey, that's important. Manscaping is important. So, anyway, thanks for chiming in, honey.
Manscaping.
And it all starts with the beard.
Yeah,
it all starts with a beard. So anyway, getting into No Shave November, that's something we're going to do. We're going to create our own portal, and we're going to try to encourage you guys to support awareness for men's health issues and prostate cancer, testicular cancer, especially those kind of things. So, we've got some cool things we're doing, and we've got some really neat. Are we going to talk about what we're doing?
I think the competition side we should.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. I think so too.
Okay, so
we're talking about doing a beard competition. At the end of November, beginning of December, kind of going through and seeing all the beards that have been grown through the month and all the interesting stuff going on.
And I don't even care if it's just that month. Like it's we want to do like a beard competition. Where if you've got a fucking badass epic beard,
right?
And you're gonna send us your photos, or we're gonna make a place for you to post them, and we're gonna choose 3 of you guys who have kick-ass fucking beards to receive prizes everywhere from a complete beard trim makeover with a supply of beard grooming products and a
Beard
grooming
oils and
kit,
stuff.
beard oils, all kinds of cool shit. So that's going to make up the prizes. So it's going to be really cool, and we're going to do this during the month of No Shave November. At the end of No Shave November, we're going to start taking entries.
Yep. Be on the lookout for more details about that, because we're getting some of the we're getting some local businesses involved in this around Kansas City.
Yep,
we're not going to reveal who that is
absolutely.
yet, but we're going to talk more about that as time goes on. So be on the lookout for that.
Yes, sir.
Having said that,
and we're even going to have some of our own people here. Some of the top shelf crew go get beard makeovers.
Yep. Absolutely.
So it's going to be a really cool thing, and anyway.
Beard makeovers after participating in the No
Right,
Shave
after
November.
participating.
Yep.
So on whatever level you want to participate, we are going to make a portal. So anyway, cool stuff, man.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, man.
Looking forward to it. I haven't grown my beard out in quite a while,
Yeah.
so I'm looking forward to it.
Zach's going to have the whole. He's got that making of that whole hipster vibe. Look,
The what is that? The rat tail, but up front.
The front tail.
The front tail.
The chin tail.
Yeah, there you
Chin
go.
tail. There we go. We'll coin that term today.
So, and a lot of you guys know, you're finding out too that we are we're in the midst of launching our new platform, our new show. We are not going to. We haven't talked about cannabis very much on today, but we're not going to be leaving the cannabis roots behind. We're just going to be expanding into other areas of things, and just honestly, celebrating manhood.
Absolutely.
We're guys, and we're going to be celebrating manhood and doing all the cool things that guys like to do, and also talking about living that elevated life as a man, integrity and things like that. So that's all going to be part of the platform, and cannabis and anything craft that dudes get into. Craft cannabis, craft beer, craft whiskey,
Craft barbecue,
craft barbecue, craft food,
craft burgers.
So we got
craft cars.
So it's just
craft cars. Yeah.
We're just basically. What we're doing, man, is we're just stepping out of the box.
Yeah.
We're stepping out of the box, okay?
That's a good way to put it. Divine masculinity. That's right, Rachel.
You know what?
Absolutely.
Divine masculinity is definitely,
The dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. There it is, man, the dude. So, you know what? And that's kind of where we're going. We're just stepping out of that box because we were in a box, in the cannabis box, and we loved being in that box to an extent. But we just want to step outside of that box and move out into a bigger area. So
I like that, Ian. Craft seeds.
Craft seeds, absolutely craft seeds.
And when we're doing all this, by the way, we do encourage women to tune in.
Absolutely.
And learn more about, the inner workings of a man.
Well, your wife's going to do some segments.
Yeah, my wife's going to be on doing some segments, going to talk about self-care and massage.
Yeah, and we've already got some other, just because it's the Elevated Man show.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that women are not going to be a strong part of our platform, because in that being the elevated man, the divine masculine, in that the feminine is not just welcomed but wanted,
absolutely, it's
craved.
It's that balance.
We need that. We all need that. We need to have that wisdom in our lives, because it guides us.
Yeah.
And it helps us. And that's
celebrating all the things that we want about men. The biggest thing that we hope people get out of it is how to be better themselves.
Absolutely.
And so as they get
we grow.
Right, as we grow.
I got plenty of freaking problems that I have to deal with, man.
The personal growth is going to benefit the wives, the significant others, the girlfriends. That's really a lot about what we're going to be talking about too, is just how to be better men, period. Yep. So women are actually absolutely encouraged.
And we're going to go do some cool shit that guys like to do. Mm-hmm. And we're going to show you guys things that you're not necessarily aware of that you can do. That's really cool and doesn't really cost that much to take part in. Yeah. And, it'll get that inner fucking testosterone boiling, and you'll just want to go do it. And, your wives can even probably take part in most of it with you, or
Yeah.
your
Right.
girls, or whatever you got. So
Yeah, you're gonna
because
love what
God
we got
knows
for you
I
guys.
love to be with my wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
More than anything.
you're gonna love what we got for you guys. So we can't wait to roll it out.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what's next, Zach? Are we still talking about No Shave November? Did we get that out of the way?
I think we
Are we
got it.
done with that?
I think we're done with that.
Okay, I'm going to say this on what we were just talking about, and I just got to blow this out here because I just can't, going off script here. I have noticed something lately in the influencing scene with several other influencers who used to be a certain kind of influencer, and now they're all of a sudden relationship counselors.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and relationship influencers, okay? And, I
Interesting.
encourage that, okay? I really encourage that, and I notice it's a trend, okay? But, I just want to make sure that everybody knows that, all of that stuff is up to interpretation, okay? And it's subject to the vibe that you are experiencing in your life, okay? Because there are one of the things that I see a lot of right now is with manhood, and I'm just going to stay with manhood. A lot of people speaking about relationships and the dynamics of the relationships, and I think they're speaking with them from a sincere standpoint and from their heart on what they feel that they believe. I recognize the doctrines where it's coming from very much, and I just have to say that there are errors in it. And we're going to be addressing this kind of shit, okay?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, okay? I believe in a 100% partnership, okay? There is no 50-50 shit, okay? I make decisions, my wife makes decisions. I support her decisions, she supports my decisions. We make certain decisions together. We make certain decisions for our individual part, okay? And that's
Right.
just the way it should work in any relationship. And you respect each other's ability to be smart enough to fucking make decisions for themselves.
Be empowering.
Okay,
That's really what it
very
is.
much empowering.
Be
okay?
empowering. You should never be. Anyway, I'll let you finish.
You understand what
Yeah,
I'm saying, though.
absolutely.
And there's to me, the whole head of the household shit is garbage, bro. There is no head of the household. Okay, you're combined to make that head of the household.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
and I'm just going to leave that at that and let that all sink in. But that is the kind of shit we're going to be talking about, because we do want to make an impact on our world, and we want to make an impact on men. We want to make an impact on young men, and feel free to call us out on anything we say wrong, because one thing that we very much pride ourselves on is being pliable and being able to, if we come into an understanding and we are presented with an understanding that is better than the understanding, and I'll speak personally, and I know these guys enough to know it's true with them, but with me, if I'm presented with an understanding that I haven't been presented with, and it supersedes the understanding that I already have, I have no problem throwing my understanding down and adopting a new higher level of understanding.
New information comes out all the time.
Absolutely.
And you're not always exposed
Even
to...
the dude knows that.
Yeah,
man.
you're not always exposed to information at first when you make a judgment call or a judgment about something. So we're all big enough men to realize that when we get new information, that may change our mind.
I mean,
it's okay
even
to change
the
your
dude,
mind.
man.
Yeah.
To quote the dude, some new information's come to light, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
And when that happens. You got to change. You got to be open to everything
Attached
And
to
attached
and
to
attached
nothing.
to nothing.
You got to, as Bruce Lee says, you got to be like water and flow.
Flow. You have to flow. So anyway, get involved with our No Shave November campaign. I got a little bit of dry mouth. I haven't even.
I want to know.
You know what? I'm going to save that post-traumatic purple for next week because that bee cookie dab just fucking leveled me, man.
Oh, yeah.
Love your comment. Rachel says, search for knowledge to achieve your higher purpose.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, so that's awesome. So, No Shave November, it's important to men, so it's important to me. And I don't know, Zach here, he's still a youngster, but Chuck and I, we're getting up into that age where we got to start worrying a lot about, not really worrying, I don't want to say worrying, but we have to be aware of this
There's a known age after 40.
Right, we have to be aware of this
after 40 is when you guys should be getting checked.
Yes.
So, and usually it's
4
every
years. Almost there.
And it's every couple years or every year, whatever you prefer, whatever you're. I'm no doctor, so it's not medical advice. But check with your doctor. But yeah, after 40 is when you should really be starting to get checked on that. So I get checked regularly by blood tests. So,
and I think one of the things we should do on the show is we should do a mock prostate exam.
Whoa.
We should give each other exams.
Whoa.
Wow.
I'm going to call in sick on that episode.
Okay. We'll get Jack Elam. You want me to examine her?
Whoa. That's, whoa. Whoa, Tiger, slow down there, buddy. Now, one thing I wanted to bring to, I got a couple follow-up interesting facts. This has to do with No Shave November and its counterpart, or there's another part to that.
Anita.
So, did you guys know that No Shave November was actually started in Australia?
I did not.
In 2009, by the family of Matthew Hill, who was someone who passed away from cancer in Australia. No Shave November is a web-based nonprofit organization devoted to growing cancer awareness and raising funds to support cancer prevention, research, and education. And since the beginning, has raised over $12 million. That's pretty significant.
Yeah.
So now there's another thing. Have you guys ever heard of Movember?
Movember?
Yeah.
I have. When I was researching No Shave November, I heard of Movember, but not in depth. Sure.
I just want to bring this. Yeah, I just want to bring this up because I thought this was really cool in my research. So Movember, if you haven't ever heard of it, is another form of No Shave November, but it was actually started before that. And it is where the guys that started it started encouraging guys to grow their mustache out as opposed to a full beard. So they married the word mustache with November, called it Movember. It focuses on three key areas of which is prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and mental health and suicide prevention. And since its beginning, has raised over $837 million.
Holy crap.
So just saying, man, this is a very important month for us men in all kinds of different aspects. So we're happy to be supporting this cause.
Yes, 100%. We are definitely, we're ecstatic to be doing it.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, we want to make sure that we represent.
Absolutely. So be on the lookout because, as Vernon said, we're going to create our own donation page through No Shave November. So all the proceeds will go directly to them, which is very important.
Right.
Anytime you're doing charity fundraising,
goes straight to them.
It's going to go. It's going to be an affiliate link directly through No Shave November. So be on the lookout for that. When we post that up, man, we ask for you guys to help us out and try to make a really big impact in that area.
And we're also going to be supporting some veterans organizations, and we're going to be supporting some child trafficking organizations and things like that. So our main platform that we're building is going to be for raising money to help support
the things that are important to us.
Yes.
These are causes.
It's not what it's all going to be about, but that's going to be a big part.
But these are going to be things that are important to us individually. We all have we all have collective in things that are important, but we all have individual things that we believe in and are important. So
Yep. What's next? Whoa, moving right along.
You got a new toy.
Oh shit!
You did.
I do. Hey, dude. Will you do me a favor?
Want me to go
Will you
get
run
it?
right onto my desk and grab it?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll take it from here. Okay. I got a new toy. You know what? Before you go into the, THC isn't all that there is, save it, okay? I know that. But I got a T-check, and what it does is it measures the THC content in cannabis, flower, gummies, edibles, and concentrates. So I'm not going to put it to work here today, but I am going to open it. And then next week, I'm going to do some testing on some different varieties. So, yeah, this is it. It's the T-Check. T-Check. Can you see it? T-Check. T-Check. T-Check 2.0. And there's some other influencers out there that use these. V9 uses these. And I think Dave and Jessica have one.
There's a trash can back there.
You just can't see it.
So.
Need the skizzers?
No, I got to be smarter than the box. So anyway, I was looking for the little plastic thing, or the, the
right
tape
there.
that always holds it.
No, that was just the way the light
Okay,
looked.
yep. It should just slide out of there then.
I'll cut this one open for you because there is the tape on this one.
Come on.
This is our segment we like to call
Yes.
Unboxed.
How many guys does it take to open a box?
Yeah. How many guys? And
I'm just going to stupid advise.
do that. I'm going to get loud with it here in a second. There we go. That's how I do shit. If it don't come out at first with ease, I force it. Okay, so first thing out of the box is this handy little case. As I open it, my anticipation builds. It's got 3 batteries and a dropper kit. And then it's got this unit. I would assume this is the T-Check unit. Now all this is going to attach to my phone via Bluetooth, and that'll be my screen and everything. So that's the T-Check. That's all it is, that little box. And then you've got your little tray here where you put your sample right here. And that opens up. And you put your sample in there. Okay, and I have not obviously opened this. Okay. And then you have your eyedropper, your little dropper. And what that is evidently, depending on what you're testing, you're going to use alcohol or oil or some sort of agent to help the reading take place. Okay, so that's that.
Now tell me, what does that test for?
This test
For those that want to know.
for THC potency
Got it.
is okay, and also in the other side we have, it looks like,
If it'll come out.
yeah, I know, I'm not being very ergonomic with this. Is that what you say? Well, it pisses me off that you can't just put some shit in a box. You know?
To make it adult proof.
I know.
Well, they make it so in shipping it doesn't get moved around.
Right.
Now the only thing left in here is the instructions.
Those might be handy.
We don't.
Okay.
Men don't use
Syringes. Okay, hey, so if I want to shoot heroin, I can shoot some heroin.
This is not medical advice.
No, that's not true. They've got these little filter caps. Okay, so these are filters. And here, right here, is a short little, using your testing tray. So, yeah. But before I do any of this shit, I'm going to sit and read. And try to be a little bit informed. I mean, this is a fucking lab kit
Now,
here, man.
this just goes to show
I mean, I've got my little...
men do follow instructions sometimes. You
Or
heard what
they
Brian
waste
said.
a whole lot of time. T-Check testing reagent. 2 bottles of that.
A whole bunch of stuff in this kit.
That's pretty cool, man.
I don't know what this is.
It must be important. It's got its own case.
It's got its own case, man.
Jessica says it's awesome to see a man read the instructions. That's what I'm
Hey,
pointing out.
a
I mean, I'm just
scale.
saying.
I got a digi-scale.
Nice.
That's cool.
My own little digi-scale. I always wanted the little digi-scale. These little scales, I always wanted one.
I use one at home for measuring food all the time.
I've never had one.
Absolutely.
I've never had one. I don't use them. I don't know what they're for.
Well, they make it so in shipping it doesn't get moved around.
I know.
Right.
I don't know what they're for. I don't use them. 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 I don't use them.
Looks like you got some more filters in there.
More filters, more heroin syringes. Is that an eye pouch?
Looks like one of those old scales, the
Let me see.
pendulum
Yeah.
scales.
That's so I can read the instructions.
That's just what I was going to say. He's not had a digital scale. He probably used the old pendulum scales.
Right.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Yes, sir. That's the kit. So now you've seen it.
Rachel says, V9 the science guy.
V9.
V9 not the science guy.
Yeah. Wow. Thanks for all that, Rachel.
Wow. Tell us how you really feel.
Break my heart.
Christine says the instructions are upside down in Spanish.
I wouldn't know. I don't read.
I read upside down sometimes.
Just don't read Spanish. So.
I just don't read Spanish. Yeah, that's the thing.
kicker right there. There's always a catch. Always a catch. So I'm going to play with this week, and then I'm going to get back next week. I'll know what I'm doing, and I'll fumble around anyway, and then I'll test some bud. I'm going to test my CM1, my Frittermint, and I might even test some of this post-traumatic purple. I might test some dirty couch. Who knows?
Nice.
Nice.
Thing about the dirty couch is I think we have an actual which I have with these other ones. I think there's an actual recording of the
Breakdown of it.
Green Precision Analytics did a thing with. Didn't they do a thing with dirty couch?
Believe
we
so.
can
I believe I
compare
saw
it to
one.
and see where this kit compares to what Green Precision does. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
I've got Green Precision readouts from all of those varieties
Right.
and I'm going to compare the T-Check up against that.
Awesome. Looking forward to seeing how it compares.
It'll be groovy for sure. So that was cool. That was cool. Thanks for sticking around for the T-Check. What's next?
Yep.
Oh, we were going to do your bud review. But
No,
we're
not going to do that. So we're done, huh?
That's what
Yep.
I got.
Dab out
We got a
time,
couple
everybody.
minutes, so.
You know what? I do want to stress the pit bull thing. Pit bulls are way overbred. Okay, most of the dogs that you saw in those videos probably weren't full-blooded pit bulls.
No.
Because if they even look similar to a pit bull, they get called pit bulls. But get to your pit bull rescue. They're more of a bully breed rescue than just pit bulls. But get down there and rescue a dog. If you're not going to breed dogs, if you're not going to show dogs, if you're looking for just a good pet and a good companion, go get one of these or two of these dogs and give them a good home, man. I mean, they're just basically like orphans, and maybe you can't go get a kid. Maybe you can adopt a kid and get an orphan and take care of them, but you could at least give one of these dogs a good life.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for, and if you have the temperament that would make a good pit bull or bully owner, get down there. And also KC Pet Project.
Yeah.
Go in there and talk to them, ask them about the bully crew, the pit crew. I used to volunteer on the pit crew there, and they've got some great dogs, man. And
Right.
they
And
just
now
need good homes.
If you're in Independence, you can now have a pit bull as well. They
Yeah.
lifted their
Oh,
ban
really?
finally.
Yeah.
So
That's
now
good information.
the entire metro, from my understanding,
That's
the entire
awesome.
metro
Yeah,
is
yeah.
About damn
ban
time.
free.
And if you have a bad opinion of pit bulls because of an experience you had, I'm not trying to be insensitive to that situation, but you know what? You can't blame the dog. You can't blame the dog, but the dog did what it did, but it was because of the owner.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to vilify a whole breed, yes, pit bulls are powerful dogs. They can be aggressive dogs. That's why they, that's why they need to be in the right hands, and they need to be socialized and raised properly, so that
All right, we're not talking Chihuahuas here.
Right? Yeah, but they're definitely not the most dangerous dog out there. They just do a lot of damage if they get going. So, anyway, get yourself a pit bull. Yabba dabba do.
Oh yeah. Man, I'm smoking on the trim rosin we did. My trim rosin is pretty damn good.
Good stuff, huh?
Yeah.
I'm doing the bee cookies again, man.
I'll
that
try
shit
it.
is.
Oh, you want to be
clean.
done for the day then, don't you?
No, bee cookies. I got work in my garden.
Oh yeah, that's
the
right.
rest of
That's
the
bee
day.
cookies.
I'll be assholes and elbows all day with bee cookies.
Oh man.
It's like taking a freaking line of Coke. Not that I
Well, I
know
was
what
gonna
that was like. I would say
Allegedly.
assumptively.
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, from what I hear.
From what I've seen on movies and stuff.
Yeah, I watched Pulp Fiction.
Or Blow.
Wow.
That was a good movie.
I watched
Blow was a
Blow,
good movie.
you know. Hey, you know Johnny Depp.
He did a good job in that movie.
I'm not a huge Johnny Depp fan, but he did a great job
Right.
playing Boston George.
He did.
And, you know, Boston George was an icon in the cannabis community. He's definitely qualifies as OG. Mm-hmm. We've met people that were very close to him before he passed. Yep, pretty cool. There was a movie made about Boston George.
Love dabbing in and dabbing out.
All right, everybody,
Yeah,
you know what? We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in.
Peace out.
Yep.
Stay lifted.
Later.
Deuces.
It feels right. Drop the anchor down, we'll be here for a while. Got me thinking about all the good times coming our way. Oh yeah. Ooh, put it on. It's okay at the lake, it's a party. Ooh, put it on me. She my little pontoon shorty. On the way to the lake, ooh yeah, it's a party. All day.
Year-round Garden is your one-stop shop for all your indoor gardening needs. It doesn't matter what you grow or how you grow it, our knowledgeable, friendly staff is here to help. Our team listens to your unique story, interests, values, personal experience, and helps develop solutions that are right for your garden. Whether it's tomatoes, herbs, microgreens, mushrooms, medicinal plants, houseplants, you name it. So come visit us today and experience a different kind of grow shop. A grow shop for everyone.
Sometimes life goes easy, sometimes life goes do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Sometimes minds go crazy, sometimes minds go do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Piggy, piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, won't you? Piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, won't you? Piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, won't you? Piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, 'cause all I want is you.
All I want is you.
And how I hope it's true.
How I hope it's true.
When I'll be feeling blue. Won't you piggyback? Won't you piggy me back? Won't you? Sometimes life goes crazy. Sometimes life goes do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. You tell me something, but show me.